What it do, y'all? Achilles, we're back. Um, man, what do I say? Where do I start? Hope you guys having a good day or whatnot. Super Bowl's coming up in a few days. I'm not sure what I want to do. So, to me, Super Bowl, I'm not really that big on it. I hope the Bengals win. Oh, I get 800 V-Bucks. Okay. Alright. I should have been logging in to playing Fortnite, so. The foundation. What? $37 open chest. Alright. What can I claim? Look at my phone. Something I need to do. Look at my phone just to check what's happening. Alright. You know what I'm still thinking about is how certain stuff is underperforming. Like this year's stocks and stuff like that have been off. If y'all don't know, you can make money whether the stock market goes up or down. You can short like a stock, expect the like shares to go down. Pfizer's doing bad. So I'm not no financial advisor, nothing like that. That's just not something that I'm interested in. Or technical analysis. Some people's technical analysis is so wrong and stuff like that. The reason why like stocks and cryptos go down because people are leveraging or they're getting paid incentives like to short something like, I don't know. To me, I find it interesting, like shorting a position. Today, I bought some shoes. I bought myself some more shoes. I bought myself some Kyrie's from East Bay. I want to buy myself some clothes, high key. But, I gotta go shopping. Like, I lost some weight. I think I've been busy. Got a lot of stuff going on. Like work. Yeah, just a lot of stuff going on. I've been trying to take care of that. So, nothing crazy. I'm still thinking about PS5 and people trying to get it. And there's people who don't have the PlayStation 5. Honestly, I'm gonna honestly tell you, because I done had it for a year since it been came out. You know, you're not missing anything. Prior to like the base contrary belief, you're really not missing nothing. And I'm being truthful when I say that you're not missing anything. The games, there's not too much stuff that's going on. Where in good faith I can say like, okay, this is really doing something. Don't you run away from me. But truly, there's not that many things I can say in good faith that I'm like, uh, super okay with. Like, you know, I feel like I might take myself a good vacation. I might take myself, you know, I want to be on a beach, white clear beach, um, somewhere. I think I need to treat myself to that. So at some point, I might go ahead and do that. Um, just do that. I'm still thinking about when people are saying that that certain stuff is going to happen. To me, there's no catalyst and stuff that's going to happen. Like, I don't know. People's predictions were way off with a lot of stuff. By saying stocks are going to perform good and stuff like that. I never said that stocks and stuff are going to perform good. Um, Again, Wall Street bets and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't like Wall Street bets. Because someone always loses money, and it just depends. Like, um, someone always loses money. So, but me, luckily for me, in a sense, I never really lost money at all. Like, I never really be checking the posts, but then again, I would be getting stocks and stuff like that, research, or someone told me to invest in. It was pretty good with stocks. This person don't miss. They're not no, they're not no, they don't do stocks like, know the conditions and stuff like that. They just research stuff. They don't got no insider information, none of that. Um, First, when we invested in something, it did pretty good. Like I went in there with like $18, and then I got like $60 out of it. I got $60 out of that, so that was pretty good. But I looked at the stock the other day; it's going for like 32 cents a share. So that number is not going to go up. So that's perfectly fine by my book. I'm not about to buy it again. And I think I do a pretty good thing with investing. Like I invest. I realize stuff is just way too expensive, like food, stuff like that. You're getting cheated out of money. A lot of stuff you're really getting cheated out of money if you think about it. Food, entertainment, really getting cheated out of money. And I said, like, talking to my dad tonight, and I said a lot of stuff, you know, people want you to pay a premium price for something, and the quality and stuff isn't there, or the product and the service is getting worse and worse. They're just trying to crack people out the head, like just take their money. Like Netflix, gas prices, everything just going through the roof. I just think about a place like a barbecue place I like going to every now and again. The stuff would normally be like the place should cost like $10, but it's like with a drink it's like $15. That's what I'm saying. Who would pay $15 for a thing? I mean, if you working, you're like a project manager. You might become accustomed to like you make $150,000 a year. You might be accustomed to paying, however much money. You might not think that much of it. In retrospect, you may not think that much about it because it's a normal thing. Like going out, it's such a normal thing, and it's just accepted. And then go with your coworkers. Man, I'm still thinking about like even let's say you go to an establishment like I don't know. Like you go to a bar or something like that, and someone goes to get a beer for whatever reason. You're not careful. I mean, you can't go out. That's one of my words of advice. Like going to the bar, I understand that's a social thing. We're in a pandemic still. My whole thing with that is that I really have a hard time grasping the concept of like a beer or something like that costing $5.50. To me, I can't really fathom that. A beer costing $5.50. We can get a whole case of beers for like what, $10? Go to the grocery store. You have like a 10-pack. Beer in itself is not 100% bad. Not really that much big of a drinker. Not big on it, but Angry Orchard's half decent. I think they're pretty solid, but this is my opinion. But a bar, $5.50. Most restaurants and stuff are not really making that much money off of food in itself. They're making money by having the alcohol license. So once you lose the alcohol license, you're definitely in some trouble. And think about clubs too. Clubs like VIP bottle service is like $300. I don't go to clubs. I'll never go to a club. You would never see me step foot inside of a club. That's just I don't do that. don't know who had that, but that was just a bad circle. Yeah. AMC. Let's see what AMC stock is going for. AMC stock is going for $19. I wasn't even talking about the pump. How, I don't know, was the Citadel Securities, Wall Street bets, and then the actual people, groups, private equity groups, or hedge funds, manipulation, but again, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of investing in stuff when it's rallying or something like that. Never buy something at an all-time high. Buy something when it's red and just dollar cost average. I don't really how do I put it this way? I really do not buy the same of anything at all. Like, I don't buy the same of anything. So let's just say, to me, the best bag is a diversified bag. Like, you got a diversified portfolio. And I'm not trying to sound like a broken record. You know, to me, the smart thing I do when I invest, I don't put like $20 into stuff. Like, I just did that today. I got all my stuff off of this exchange. I withdrew my last couple of stuff off there. It's a blessing in disguise.
Would you mind hiking up those perilous and deadly mountains? I need you to check on my seismometers.
Because once you just start to, like, if you don't have your not your keys, not your crypto, that's true. So, have a wallet. Write your stuff down. Don't store it. Don't have it stored on something that can get hacked. So, at some point, I will be buying myself a hardware wallet. I will buy myself a hardware wallet at some point. And then if I, you know, after a certain point, I might get into mining. I might get into mining. I might have me a mining business or something like that. Me personally, I don't know. But I'm gonna buy land. I'm gonna buy some land somewhere. I'll get me a CPA and stuff like that. I'm gonna have stuff to keep myself busy, but and work out a lot. Do what I want to do. Eat clean. My favorite thing to eat is steak. It's just 100% steak. It don't matter. Like, someone probably says sirloin is the most crappiest thing of steak, but I disagree. Sirloin gets the job done. Like someone said, I like to eat New York strips. And stuff like that. New York strips got good marbling and stuff like that. The Denver steaks, those are thick cut. Me, I don't really like thick cut steaks as much. I don't remember when someone I was watching, the guy, it's like a computer programmer. There goes this guy. I want to get you, pal. Floating down the river. Really don't even have a AR, so whatever this guy can give me, we'll take. We'll go over here. What are some more interesting topics that I probably want to talk about? You know, Super Bowl, like I said, there probably will. I don't think there'll be that many advertisements this year. I don't. Or probably different. I remember when the thing happened, COVID happened, and then the re-election, that junk, the election and stuff like that, and then before COVID, like February 2020. I mean, 2019 going to 2020, I kept my mind, 2020, terrible for me, personally. 2021, terrible too. 2022, we kind of off to a terrible year, so nothing bad, you know. I've kind of had a rough 3 years, honestly, but you know, just gotta keep pushing. To put it in perspective, because I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that can just happen, you know. I'm hoping something, you know, catalyst happens and stuff like that. Hey, something I can hope for. Man, I ain't going after that dude. Oh my god, I just realized I had no shield. What am I doing? I ain't really been on Fortnite. I really ain't been in the mood to do nothing. You know, I'm still thinking about work and my job. I've been at this job for like, at this point, we're probably coming up on a good year and a half. I'm one of the last people there. I get like $11 an hour. For the like last year, I think for the most part I made like 10, like 11, probably like $11,000. I mean, obviously I don't know. I have a business degree, so I could possibly be doing more. I could be doing more. I just push carts. I'm good at that. That's not necessarily a hard job at all. But the thing I don't like about like jobs and stuff, there's no. If we had to be completely honest and transparent about jobs, there's no type of lateral management, and that makes it depend on the company that you work for. It is no type of lateral management. I told my sister that in some ways I feel like some stuff is an absolute S show, but again, because I think more oftentimes than not, like at the ground level, like people doing actual work management, they got into a position where they've had to, you know, they've had to go, and do some of the stuff like raising canes. Since people are quitting and not working, they had people do a rotate. You have to go to stores and stuff locations around the U.S. and they alternate. They had to learn how to cook chicken. Uh, you know, there's not that much. I'm not saying the CEO don't do anything like that, but the company, they're looking at data, they're looking at profit. They're closing that. They're giving these people like an ultimatum. Or if a store is, they'll go and transfer the people out to a better location or a location store. I don't know they'll count people miles. It just depends on who people working for and whatnot. But with a lot of jobs, I don't really see a lot of stuff like job training. In my opinion, you get like a template, go to any training, stuff like that. You do your job. You go. Then pretty much it's a free for all, really, in my opinion. I remember when someone told me that everybody is competition in the job force, and I definitely disagree with that. Don't ask me how I disagree with it, but I just know that's just not the case. I think like jobs and stuff like that. Lack of better word. I would say it's not about what you know. It's about who you know. I definitely think it's interchangeable. But in some cases, I find out, it could be cronyism going on, like, and nepotism. Um, Then you find out about, like, different things. But the one thing I can truly say about, like, this guy's a coward. He's still behind that tree. That's not for you, pal. I couldn't tell that dude was right there. Oh, you about to die. Everything's kind of going down, and I mean, I'm kind of cool with that. Relatively speaking. I'm still thinking about also thinking about people saying like this, that, and the third about like influencers pumping stuff up. To me, I'm not no influencer. I'm not shilling anything. I'm not some people invest in stuff. I never suggest people buy stuff. All time highs, and, a paid advertisement and stuff like that. Never invest, in my opinion, this is what I do. I never invest, big time money. Like if someone told me they're going to YOLO $10,000 or something, get into a coin or a stock and stuff like that, see what it does. To me, that's just a bad idea. That's bad financial. $10,000 is a lot of money to be playing around with. I'm not seeing, people who I was watching a thing like dude invested like 30K into something and he lost all his money. What? This guy just no scoped me. Oh my god! I got one more death, and it's already like 12 o'clock. So, what's the week looking like? It's Wednesday. I'll go back to work tomorrow. I'm still thinking about also too is people saying that people are outdoing them in terms of like someone spent $5,000 on a suit or something like that. I don't know about that. $5,000 on a suit. Like the models and stuff like that they be having for the fashion stuff like that. They're getting that. They're just modeling off the thing. I, for me personally, I just don't think that how to put it this way, the value of a dollar is very important. Some of these people's businesses, they don't want your money. They just don't. Like Birkin, someone talking about a relationship, that's goals to buy a Birkin bag. Our relationship could be here today and gone tomorrow, bro. And Birkin is one of those type of things where it's like an exclusive club. You gotta pay like what, $40,000 to make a few purchases, then they allow you to buy the bag. And there's just no way I would spend $40,000 on a bag. This is a purse we're talking about with the logo stitched. Supply and demand. That's what it is. Supply and demand, and then besides, it's like comes to France and stuff like that. It is what it is. Consumerism and stuff like that. Like I was hearing about, someone talking about their baby's going to be dripped out in Jordans. What does the baby need Jordans for? And they keep on buying them Jordans and stuck at $40. I wear like a size 13 shoe, so I don't know about or like 12 and a half, 13. It depends on the shoe. It really depends on the shoe. So me personally, I just don't see paying a lot of money for it. It really don't make any sense. And then consumerism, like I said. Jordan shoes, there's a difference between Puma and Jordan. It's about image. Puma, they make good soccer cleats. They used to do basketball. They used to have a basketball shoe and they brought it back. I think Marvin Bagley had a shoe or something like a shoe deal with them. And that kind of brought it back to the forefront. So, but Puma to me is probably better for cleats for soccer. That's the only way I really know Puma. I identify with Puma. Adidas, I think Adidas has good football cleats. The shoes, I don't really like Adidas like that, unless it's like for football cleats. And that's when I used to play football. And I got stories all about football, but I don't really like football. This is my personal opinion. When you think about it, people trying to make it to the next level of football. I mean, that's cool. But me personally, I know I'm not really that huge a football fan. I know that sounds crazy. The Super Bowl to me is really about the advertisements. The food, It really make no difference. I mean, wings, I can have those any day of the week, really. I just had some wings like the other day. In fact, they were good. But I think the best wings that I got, it's from this place. I don't know they really have that many of them. American Deli. They have the best wings. I'm still thinking about like businesses and stuff like that. Like Hooters. Hooters has, I think, decent wings and stuff like that. But Hooters, it's kind of out the way. The last time I had Hooters was like December, so I might get some in February. It's a good little drive. Don't get on out of here. I'm gonna play one more match. I'm about to get out. I think about someone saying that the best stuff is. I think in a way that type of stuff is subjective because when you honestly look at a thing from a balanced perspective, you realize certain stuff like I got my own opinion. I think I have very high standards in terms of like food quality and stuff like that. I think I have a very I know what fine dining is. I have my fair share of fine dining and stuff like that. A good steak dinner. Like I found out a lot of places you're not cooking steak good. Like you can't just look at a steak and be like, you just looking at it. I could have a steak. Like I think I had a steak one time here recently. One part of it was well done. The other part of it was rare. You know what that tell me that you're not doing is like using a meat thermometer. I think well is like 150 or something like that. Well past like 150 degrees Fahrenheit and stuff like that. Medium well is good. Medium well is good too. I know one place I'll be going to for my birthday. I'm going to Ruth Chris. I like steaks. That's why I went my last birthday, and that's where I'm gonna go this year. I'm also thinking about people talking about we're going to these expensive like Nurse at restaurant. That's not fine dining. That food doesn't look that good, and that's just not me talking. Me talking. Like someone say you broke because you don't eat Nurse at or something like that. I mean. That's all subjective. Like, I'll never go to no place where the minimum stuff is like $500. And a real scam too, if you're not careful at some of these restaurants, the service ain't good. If you sit down and you eat and you don't look at the menu, they'll be trying to charge you $20 and stuff like not $20, but like 20% doggone tip. $15 is the minimum, and I get a little bit over 15. But 20%, nah, I can't do it. Now I'm out. Yeah, this guy. Jesus Christ.